The work literally calls to me. There is so much history, and my heart was saddened. Life is like a wheel spinning round.
You can see all the potential there.
My name is Redic, and I am an interdisciplinary artist from, well, not from Shanghai. I've been in Shanghai for so long. I'm from Chicago, and I've been based here in Shanghai for 12 years. This is what we call in the city my art house. It has evolved into a working space. I live here as well amongst my neighbors for the 10 of the 12 years that I've been here. So I'm going to give you a quick tour of my home. My work is connected to life and to humanity. I'm also a poet, a writer, a singer, but it's all linked, interdisciplinary. So the exhibition that you see is a prelude. This is the majority of the work. When you see human figures in the work, this is part of my Human Experience series. These are all mannequins. There are a lot of shops in my neighborhood that opens and close. So I took these mannequins and integrated them into this storytelling piece of work. This work is called Sisters. It's commemorating my sisters. When you see these cardboard boxes works, this is from the Pandemic series. These are actually on reclaimed face mask boxes as well. You will see a lot of mirrors in my work. I want to give the viewer the opportunity to reflect and come inside of the work. This is from my Determined to Bloom series, The Rose That Grew Through the Concrete. And this series, you'll see more of them. All of the roses have had to fight their way to bloom. More of my Dreamcatcher series. I consider myself a dreamer and a doer. And so when you see circles with feathers, that's a part of this Dreamcatcher series that I really wanted to express the importance of what it means to have dreams, but also to pursue dreams. And it's called The Climb, taken from one of these old ladders here, the wood, and that I integrated. I started as a assemblage artist making thrones. All of the thrones the chairs were either discarded or discounted. It's not that I'm randomly picking up things. It's something about the object in itself that speaks of purpose. It literally calls to me. I have to take it. I bring it back to the studio, and then I sit with the work, and then again, the inspiration of what it's trying to communicate. I usually ask my work, what are you trying to say? And sometimes, who are you? These are part of my Doors of Life, Doors of Shanghai series. I wanted to take a door to commemorate each of the original 16 districts of Shanghai. Everything that the doors represent universally. Doors of opportunity, one door closing and another door opening. So I take you to the bathroom because, again, I live here and this is me compromising with my art because I know that once the work is complete, my mission as an artist is to share. And so I've been living like this over the last several years, sacrificing a normal life for a life that hopefully, as the artistry grows, will touch people. So as we prepare to tour, I can finally go back to normalcy, but this is how I've been sharing my bathroom for the last few years. This piece is called My Future is Bright. It's one of the dream catchers. Now we go into the main living quarters, as it were. Here are more of the dream catchers. These are from the big tabletops, the Lazy Susans. This piece here is called Worlds Within Worlds. And when I was working on it, I heard, there is a quiet space that I can dwell. And when the world around me is so loud, I can come to here where there are worlds within worlds, worlds within worlds, when the world around me is so loud, I can come to hear. This piece hits one of my palm tree series, and it's a tribute to another hero of mine named Gordon Parks. And I love Gordon Parks. He is my ultimate artistic hero. And so this is a tribute piece to Gordon Parks, and it's called The Learning Tree. And it's from one of his most famous books that he wrote called The Learning Tree. So take the limits off yourself and give yourself permission. And one of the things that I wrote for this piece, thank you, Mr. Gordon Parks, for teaching me how to be free, for teaching me how to be me. You're going to see the exhibition at the Shanghai Cultural Square. The goal is that these pieces will breathe and the viewer will be able to come in and take in these pieces individually and walk around the sculptural works and take them in for themselves. And
you can see all the potential there.
I know that every place has its own ability to grow and to do what it needs to do, but I was just like, there is so much history, not history, nostalgia, in these objects, and my heart was saddened. And so when I began to collect the doors or collect the thrones, in my own way, I wanted to salvage some of the history, some of the neighborhoods, and then from a bigger standpoint as well, reinterpret them in the way that I create art with the themes that I imbue in my art.